Hey guys, it's Nick with Smith Ford Strength and Conditioning. I'm back with a little tip for y'all. This one goes out to people who are just having some back pain. And this technique can be utilized whether it's a fresh injury or just while you're just having it during your normal day. So the whole intent of this little trick is more to just give your back some way to kind of decompress or just kind of unload. So if you happen to be at work, you're walking around an amusement park, whatever it may be, this is just an opportunity for you to kind of give your back a break and hopefully decrease some of your pain so you can continue with your activity. So this is just one of two different ways that we can unload the back. And the first one I want to show you is in a standing position, and the other one is kind of if you have a desk, a bed, your kitchen counter, whatever it may be, just another technique for you to alleviate some of that pain. So the first one I want to start out with is the standing position. The standing position, all you need is a wall. So basically all you're going to do, put your back flat with the wall, and you're going to walk your feet out, almost like you're doing a Roman chair or you're doing a wall squat. So this is the position you need to be in. So basically all my weight is through my legs, and I'm kind of pressing myself back up in this direction without actually causing any movement. Now being here, the back allows you to kind of unload, and it gives you an opportunity for you to decompress the spine. And once you stand back up, I say hold this for 30 seconds to a minute. And when that time is up, take that break, assess your symptoms, and see if you can carry on about your day. So let's say if by chance you happen to be in a place where you have a couch, a desk, your kitchen table, kitchen island, something where you can basically prop your elbows up. There's another variation of this unloading technique that can help if you are having back pain. So you're in the kitchen, for example, you're cooking, you've been there for a while, standing is one of your aggravating factors. This is something you could do to kind of manage your pain at the time. So when I do these exercises, these are kind of intended to be, I tell my patients, I call them, it's movement medicine. So anytime you happen to have a flare-up, if your pain happens to go up from your resting number, this is something you can do to kind of bring it back down to baseline so you can, one, finish whatever you're doing, or two, be able to give you some relief so you can go back to relaxing. So I'm going to use this plinth here as kind of our makeshift desk or kitchen counter, whatever it may be. So there's kind of two variations to this. First one we do is where we actually end up putting our weight through our elbows. So what you're basically going to do is you're going to hover over this table, but the majority of your weight is going to be pressing through your arms. Now you want to put your shoulders in a position, obviously they don't irritate your shoulder if you happen to have a shoulder injury. So it looks kind of something like this. So hunched over the table like so. My weight is primarily through my arms. So fortunately for me, because I'm taller, gravity kind of allows me to have my hips a little bit higher than my shoulders, which kind of allows a little bit of a elongation of my spine. So what I have people do is to kind of just hang out here at first. Find that position of comfort. Sometimes what I'll have them do also is have them bend their knees and straighten it out just to get some hip movement. Something to be mindful of in this position is making sure that we kind of have a flat back. In my other videos we had talked about a neutral spine, so you don't want to see too much of this camo, you don't want to see your chest, or you want to be sticking out your butt like that. So kind of keeping it in a neutral position. Now obviously I have the camera here to kind of use as a judgment. I'm not always the best example, but being in this position, the way how this works is that by putting your weight through your shoulder or through the elbows and through just standing on your feet, you're redistributing the forces essentially. So gravity from standing, we have certain structures in our body, some of them include our glute muscles, our abdominals, that give our back that support. So if we're able to kind of give our back a break by distributing the forces elsewhere, it gives us some time for that tissue to kind of heal so we can carry on about our lives. So same concept, but instead of the elbows, you can actually just fully
sprawl out on the table. This is another unloading technique that you can do in the same type of position if you happen to have the space. Now this is pretty nice because you know, I have this nice long plinth. You can do this on the bed. If your bed's smaller, you can even put your knees on the ground if you can get down there. So there are options. There's no real strict regimented way to do this. You're just kind of using the elements of distributing the forces to give your back a break. So version 2 of this, same position other than you're just going to kind of lay over the table. So back is nice and flat, the weight is through my legs, I can push myself up, I'm kind of just sagging here. Now if there is a particular spot on your back that happens to be a little bit more painful and you feel like you need that support, you can kind of use that as the fulcrum. So wherever the edge of the table is, you can kind of put your stomach on that spot to see if it kind of unloads. Like I said, there's no real specific like, oh, you need to put it here. Find something that works for you. Make the adjustments. You can try to see and make, if you feel that relief using those kind of general guidelines, it can give you a lot of relief to be able to carry on about your day. So give that a try. If you guys have any questions about that or anything specifically that you happen to stumble across, feel free to just comment below. Let me know if there's anything I can help you guys out with. Until next time, thanks for watching.